Hello, this is Emma of EmmaLiveYoga and welcome to this Ashtanga Yoga beginners finishing sequence flow. So we'll begin with 3 Surya A, 3 Surya B, finishing sequence and finishing with the 3 lotus positions or cross-leg positions at the end. So this flow is entirely modified for beginners. The usual things apply with inversions. If you have any issues with glaucoma, heart disease, high or low blood pressure or issues with the vertebra of the neck or back, or you're on your monthly cycle, then I would probably avoid doing full inversions for any length of time and instead do the sequence laying on the back if you prefer to. You shouldn't need any props or anything like that. I hope you enjoy this sequence and it gives you a way into Ashtanga Yoga. So thank you for practicing with me and Namaste.
So bringing the hands to Anjali. Tadasana, standing tall in Tadasana. Vande Gurunam Charna Ravinde Samdasht Satsva Savara Bodhe Nishte Se Jankai Kai Mani Samsara Halahala Muha Shantye Abahu Purushakaram Shankachakrasi Tarinam Sahasra Shvrasam Shvetam Pranamani Patanjalim Om. So lifting the gaze, releasing the hands. We'll begin our flow. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to fold, plant the hands. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, legs back and lowering. You can bring your knees down. Inhale to lift, back bend of choice. And exhaling to dog. So lengthening back here, make sure the hands are shoulder distance, feet are hip distance. Connect with your Ujjayi breath as you lengthen. You might need to walk the dog, lifting and lowering the heels as we warm up the body. Keeping a lift of Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, pelvic floor and abdominal lock. Look forwards, inhale, come through, step or jump. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, Samastitihi. And again, inhale to lift. Exhale to fold. Fine to bend the knees. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, legs back and lowering. Inhale to lift. Baby cobra is fine. Exhale to dog. So allowing your drishti to rest between the knees or up towards the navel. Relaxing the head and shoulders as you breathe deeply. Look forwards, inhale, come through. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, Samastitihi. And again, inhale to lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, legs back and lowering. Inhale to lift. Exhale to dog. Deep breathing, seeing where you can relax. Look forwards, inhale, come through. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale. Surya B, inhale, sit back. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, legs back and lowering. Inhale to lift. Exhale to dog. So lengthening the breath here. Inhale, right leg, palms touch. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to dog. Inhale, left leg, palms touch. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to dog. So regulating the breath. As you step through into Virabhadrasana A, try to plant that back heel. Look forwards, inhale, come through. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale. And again, inhale, sit back. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, legs back and lowering. Inhale to lift. Exhale to dog. Right leg. Inhale, right leg, palms touch. Exhale, down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to dog. Left leg. Inhale, left leg, palms touch. Exhale, down. Inhale to lift, drop the shoulders. Exhale to dog. So evening out the breath here. Lengthening the spine, crown of the head descending. Look forwards. Inhale, come through. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sit back, palms together and lift. Exhale, Samasthiti. Final round. Inhale, sit back. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, legs back and lowering. Inhale to lift. Exhale to dog. And then coming through. So laying on the back, preparing for Urdhva Dhanurasana, which will be a bridge preparation in this beginner's class. Plant the feet underneath the knees. You can clasp the hands under the back. Lift the pelvis and breathe. Try and lift the hips equally and keep those inner knees traveling towards each other. Lengthen the tailbone towards the spine. Unclasp, exhale to come down for a breath. So we have 3 rounds of these. Inhale to lift. Exhale, staying with your Ujjayi breath. Heavy shoulders into the floor. Now if you need to skip one of these, that's okay. Just stay with the breathing as always with Ashtanga Yoga. That's the main part of the practice. Come down on the exhale, resting for a breath. Final round. Inhale to lift. Exhale, clasp the hands, roll those shoulders under if you're taking that option. And clasp, exhale to come down. Draw the knees in and then come through to seated, however is best. Take the legs back as we come into modified beginner's vinyasa, lower the body. Inhale to lift. Exhale to dog. Look forward, step, jog or jump through as we set up for Paschimottanasana. Stretch the legs out. Reach the glutes back. Lengthen, peel the toes back. Inhale. Exhale. Try and keep the back long. Drishti towards the big toes. And just deepen the breath. So think of the inhale as carrying the heart forward. And the exhale as letting go. Try and relax the shoulders. Try and soften. And also see if you can let go of the backs of the knees. No, there is no rush. This posture creates immense patience and also humility. Tune into the breath. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, release. Again, take the legs back however you can or do a breathe through vinyasa. Inhale to lift. Exhale to dog. Inhale, come through. So we're into the inversions now. Sarvangasana, shoulder stand. Usual things apply with inversions. Avoid glaucoma, high or low blood pressure, heart disease. You're on your monthly cycle. You can do this one. Viparita Karani. Legs in the air. So you can stack the hands underneath the hips to make that easier. Otherwise, rock the hips up into the hands for Ardha Sarvangasana. So most of the weight is in the shoulders and the elbows. Neck is away from the floor. As always, squeeze those imaginary walnuts between your shoulder blades. Breathe steadily. Know you can always come down. If this feels too much, you can make shapes in the air with your legs and do the whole of finishing sequence laying on the back. And exhale, transition the legs for Halasana. Lower the legs towards the face. Fine to bend the knees if you need to. Keep the hands on the hips if the feet don't reach the floor. But peel the toes back towards the shins. And eventually you'll bring those feet down. Keep squeezing the walnuts, keep the shoulder blades active. Transitioning to Pradasana, so bend the knees now, with the inner knees eventually going around the ears. Again, let's keep those toes active. Pradasana means ear pressure posture. Eventually you wrap those knees right around the ears. Don't worry about that for now. Just focus on the breath. And then inhale, transition back up to shoulder stand. Exhale, lower the legs until they're perpendicular with the floor. Cross at the ankles as we come to Urdhva Padmasana. Again, this is a modification, so this is a cross-leg version. Usually you would do this in a lotus position. That's not always accessible. So in this version, you can keep the hands on the hips. Eventually you bring the hands round underneath the knees and work towards a balance. And then we come to Pindasana, embryo pose, so collapse the knees around the ears, rounding at the back. And keep those ankles crossed in this modified version. Make sure your eyes are still open as you breathe. From here we'll be transitioning to Matsyasana, fish pose, so keeping those knees bent, legs crossed, begin to walk the hips through the hands. Try to avoid lifting the shoulders up and then lower all the way down. Again, another modified version, beginner's option. Take the inside of the thighs and then lift the chest, so pull up on those inner thighs. Squeeze the shoulder blades down into your mat and breathe. Eventually, again, you would do this in a lotus position and you'd be on top of the head. But at this stage, we're working on expanding the breath into the heart space to facilitate an eventual lift up, so the neck would be eventually in a safe position. So keep making the breath happen into this back bend. I'm going to transition now to Uttana Padasana. So again, you might bring the back straight to the floor, straighten out the legs, straighten out the hands, but bring the palms of the hands together. Point the toes forward in the same plane as the fingertips. Still a little lift of the chest, a drawing down of the shoulders, working from the back of the head. And you lower the legs until you can really feel those core muscles engage. Really good for strengthening the core, using the lift of the bandhas throughout. Eventually, again, you keep the top of the head on the floor. Inhale, bend the knees in, just have a squeeze in. Exhale, rock through to seated or come through. Take the legs back as we come back into vinyasa. Lower the body, chaturanga. Inhale to lift and exhale to dog. So now inhale, come through to the knees as we set up for Sushasana modification. Take hold of the elbows, clasp the hands, make sure the little bones are on the floor, that's the two little fingers, and then bring the crown of the head right into those hands, flush into those hands. Keep the elbows in, and you can either stay here or you can tuck the toes under and lift up. You might even tinker with lifting the head away from the floor in this position. No, this is really good for getting the eventual strength you would need to maintain Sushasana. So you might spend some time here. I spent many years here just getting strong, staying patient, breathing. Know if you felt too heavy through the head that it's not your time yet. So maybe another time as you get stronger. So don't do yourself a mischief. Stay happy in your practice. Exhale to come down. And you can just ease back into child there. You might keep the hands clasped or bring the hands into the sides of the body. As always, we never pop up out of an inversion. Regulate the breath. So I'm going to set up for another round. Normally we would do Sushasana B variation, which is a full headstand, lifting and lowering the legs. Again, you just repeat Sushasana A prep. You might walk the feet in, maybe get up onto the big toes. So you're trying to straighten out the back in a line with the shoulders and the head, so you can eventually lift up. Again, you can practice strengthening by lifting the head away from the floor in this position. Squeezing those bandhas, breathing. And again, coming down to Balasana. Just for a little time out here. So allow your practice to unfold over the years with no pressure. That's the best way to enjoy it. This is a posture which pushes your buttons, certainly pushed mine over the years. It's a posture that still scares me sometimes, so just take it easy. From here, take the hands forward, stretch back into Chaturanga. Inhale to lift, exhale to dog. Inhale, we're coming through for final 3 lotus positions. So Baddha Padmasana. Again, these would all normally be lotus, but be careful with your knees. So cross-leg position, wrap the arms behind the back. Inhale, lift up, exhale, folding. So begin to tune into the breath. Drishti is the tip of the nose, and see where you can surrender on the Rachaka on the exhale. This forward bend, you also practice the 5th limb of yoga a little, pratyahara, sense withdrawal. You can just focus on bandha, breath and being. Then inhale to lift up, exhale. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, hands to chin mudra for Padmasana. Nice straight back, straight lines of energy from the shoulders right to the tips of the fingers. And then a little drop of the chin. Single finger and thumb grip in chin mudra. Nice and gentle there. Make the chest a big vessel for breath, keeping the belly relatively quiet. Same drishti. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release. So now we have Utplutihi, modified version. Final sting in the tail. So see if you can lift up as you place the hands either side of the hips. If that's not doable, try and engage. So just lift the pelvic floor, squeeze those core muscles. Try and stay happy as you breathe. It's hugely challenging posture, but know you'll gain in strength as you keep working. Keep breathing, stay strong, keep your drishti, keep lifting, draw those shoulders down, lift the chest. Strong Ujjayi, and exhale to come down. Well done. From here again, final vinyasa to freedom. Inhale to lift, exhale to dog. Inhale, come through, step, jog or jump. And then laying back on your mat from this position. I'm coming to Shavasana, final posture in primary series. Open the palms of the hands, relax the ankles, take a big inhale, exhale, and again, big inhale, exhale. Last one, make it a good one, big inhale, exhale. Letting go of bandha, drishti, ujjayi, and the count. The eyes closed, allowing the body and mind to drift towards stillness, absorbing the prana like a sponge, resting here for a short time. So now beginning to deepen the breath, bringing some movements to fingers and toes as you move the head slowly from side to side. On the inhale, take a full body stretch as you reach up. Exhale, draw the knees into the belly and just have a rock there until you can roll over to one side. Pause there. In gratitude for your practice, knowing that you've done that today. Stretch out the top leg, press into the hand, coming through to seated Sukhasana. Inhale to lengthen the spine, lift the heart space. Exhale, relax through the shoulders. Bring in the hands to Anjali Mudra as we say thanks for our health and our practice. Namaste. So thank you for practicing with me today. I hope that's clarified some of the finishing sequence. I was having a few problems with ants on the mat, you might have spotted there, so I was happy to finish that practice. So I hope you enjoyed that and look forward to seeing you next time. Have a great day. Bye bye.